Hi everyone, welcome to What the Hell Did She Say? I'm your host Vanessa Lua, and this week we have an interview with an artist. His name is Kai, and I met him at an exhibit at Lab Art because he had his first solo at that gallery here in Los Angeles, California. And well, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I see art and I'm like, really? Like, why is this so expensive? I don't get it. But his art was so easy to appreciate, and I had an opportunity to talk to him, and actually I learned that art is a good investment. So check it out. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Very good. I'm fascinated by your art,
Thank
and
you.
I want to know, when did you start knowing that you wanted to be an artist?
I was about 14, 15 years old, and I had made an art piece that spoke just to my father, because he's an art connoisseur. He knows a lot in art. And it was to help him to quit smoking. And when he saw it, he said, "You know what you do is great. You should show it to the world." And I became a street artist, posting that image all around LA.
And is this something like related with what we are seeing here?
Yeah, it's this piece right here, Morons. This is a 3-color tone version. Usually it's in 1-color tone. But I made that for him personally, and then it spoke to him and it spoke to a lot of his friends, and they told me to go with it, so I went with it.
Why is important to buy art?
Art does 3 things to an average human being. Art does, 1, it's an aesthetic thing, something that you have that's beautiful, that hangs in your living room, that you appreciate. 2, it gives you some kind of emotion. So when you see it, it speaks to you. It's not something that you just have that's beautiful. It speaks to you, it touches you in some certain way. And 3, it's an investment that if you choose the right artist, if you choose the right person, the artwork that you bought will eventually gain in value, if not stay at the same price.
Who are the artists that you look for?
I don't look at the average everyday artist. I like Damien Hirst for his quality of work, the high quality, the perfect finish. I like Jeff Koons because he took an object, an idea, a concept of air, and he pushed it to its furthest level, doing it in heavy-duty sculptures. I like very old artists like Anthony van Dyck, Rembrandt, Fran Hals, because even though they did very aesthetically beautiful artworks of people, of scenery, of tables, of dinners, every little touch in their painting had a message. The way the people were sitting was to show their hierarchy, who was more powerful than the other. What they were eating was to show what kind of person they were. Every little detail in their paintings had a powerful message, and I really enjoy that in art. When you look at a painting, and every little detail was thought through before it was fulfilled.
Well, that's the same with your art. I have to say, as an audience that went and see it, you work. One of the ones that stuck with me was, I'm going to show a little. I have to tell the audience that these pieces that you see here are his non-favorites. So the very favorites are in the gallery, so you have to go to the gallery. But let's talk about the message of lost values.
Lost Values was a piece I created to bring awareness to a habit that we have in society of cherishing and loving something that's expensive because it's expensive, or because we've seen it on someone more famous or rich, like you said earlier. And it was a piece to say that it sort of happened with a friend. The way I got the idea was, my friend worked very hard and a lot of overtime hours to buy his girlfriend a Louis Vuitton purse. And when he finally gave it to her, I asked her why she wanted it, and she said, "So I can wear it on my arm and look so cool and be popular and all these things." And I looked at her, and in my mind I was thinking, there's something wrong here. If you think a person is going to change who you are, or the way you look, or the way people think about you, then something's not right, because a purse does nothing to who you are. So in some sense there was a moral loss, or something lost in her mind, to think that would change who she was. So that's how that piece was created.
And you have faced several obstacles, like including, look at this guy. I don't know what he was doing, but how do you overcome these obstacles?
Passion. I really love what I do. It's what I do every single day. It's stronger than me. So it's just something I need to do all the time, and I think everyone has that. They just need to find it.
Well, my last thing. I want to hear your Spanish.
I don't speak that well. What do you want me to say?
You can invite the audience to your show in Spanish.
I don't even know how I would invite them to. I don't even know how to.
You can say, vengan a ver mi...
Okay. Venga a ver mi show at Lab Art Los Angeles.
That was English. Well, if you say Los Angeles, it's
Los
Spanish.
Angeles.
Nice.
I can also invite them in French.
How about we hear your French? Let's hear the sexy language of the love.
Viens voir mon show à Lab Art Los Angeles avant que ça ferme le 10 novembre.
He said that the interviewer was so cool and that you have to retweet this interview.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I hope you guys learn a lot like I did. And if you want to see more of Kay's art, you can visit his website. I'm going to put it over here so you can check out more of his art. And also, why not buy something? Because remember, it will look awesome in your living room and you might become a millionaire soon. Because as you can see, the kid is very talented and he's only 20 years old. Okay, let's talk about next week. Next week, I'm gonna show an interview that I did with Hailey Hudson. She was in Freaky Friday, and Satu Runa, who is also an actress, producer, and writer. And these two girls are working on a project called Queen Gloria. So you should check it out. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You just have to click the button above. Find me on Facebook, What the Hell Did? And find me on Facebook, What the Hell Did She Say? Interviews by Vanessa Lua. Thank you so much, and I will see you next week. Adios!